Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's subject is water and it is another documentary. We are going to cover the global water crisis and the coming wars today. So, water is the source of life and the blessing that sustains every living thing on earth. And I created a water crisis simulator as well. We can run it on the background, right? Uh, so today, water is becoming the source of conflict, control, and crisis. Um, Today, we are gonna explore how dwindling freshwater drives global power struggles and humanitarian crisis, and analyzing climate change, privatization, and looming water wars worldwide, and why treating water as sacred trust is key for justice, stability, and survival. So, why water is humanity's most critical resource, guys? Because it is essential for all life, and water sustains every living being, ecosystems, and civilizations itself. And rising scarcity drives humanitarian crisis and geopolitical tensions. And the crisis has many faces, okay? Um, More than half of humanity experiences water scarcity each year, from Somalia to California, from the Nile and to the Andes. Like, water is running out, and droughts are no longer rare disasters. They are the new normal, pushing millions toward famine and displacement. So 4 billion people face severe water scarcity. Africa, Latin America, and Asia facing record droughts and crop failures. 31% of global GDP produced in water stressed areas projected to reach 46%. So it is increasing daily. On the simulation, what I wanted to show, guys, like, uh, the hoarded bottles are, um, like, how can I describe this? When the companies are greedy and um, they are hoarding water rather than sharing, it is actually blocking the other people to reach the water easily, and also pollution, right? Especially the forever chemicals and like microplastics and stuff that we covered in our videos before. So it becomes a polluted water, and also with hoarding, some regions are like less reach to the water now. Okay, so where the crisis hits hardest right now is the Africa. East and Southern Africa's worst droughts on record, pushing millions towards famine and livestock loss. And India, Pakistan, Turkey facing severe aquifer depletion and desertification. Like, these countries are really beautiful countries, right? But because of the this severe aquifer depletion and desertification, we don't know how they will look in like 2050. They may have more areas became desert rather than like lakes and like rivers and stuff. And Europe's worst drought in 500 years, Panama Canal traffic down by one third due to low water. So, yet while water vanishes for the poor, it becomes a gold mine for the corporations, of course. Companies like Nestle, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo extract local water for pennies, bottle it, and sell it back to, like, I don't know, 1,000 times to the price. In Michigan, Nestle paid just $200 a year to pump millions of gallons, while nearby Flint residents drank toxic tap water. Oh, of Allah. So, warmer air holds 7% more moisture per Celsius rise, fueling droughts and floods. And glaciers supplying 2 billion people are retreating, rapidly reducing river flows. And Earth's land water storage dropped 1200 kilometers cube since 2015, worsening shortages. So pollution are there, especially the PFAS, forever chemicals that we know, the 3M, DuPont, right? We talked about this, and they may still continue doing it. We need to say stop anymore, right? Uh, Rainwater globally is now unsafe to drink due to PFAS contamination. Like everywhere, even on top of the Mount Everest, you go get some, snow or whatever. It is not safe to eat, it is not safe to drink, guys, because of the PFAS contamination. Microplastic pollution, over 80% of tap and bottled water samples contain microplastic fibers. And the pesticides and heavy metals, they go into the rivers and they stay in aquifers. So in our simulation, I wanted to show like this green area on the side is actually like polluted returned. It is increasing slowly, but it is increasing. And if we don't say, hey, stop polluting, stop hoarding, then we won't have water in the future. I hope we will have. I mean, yeah. Um, so the privatization, like the companies, hoarding companies, turns water from a shared right into a profit stream for the powerful again. And even when rivers dry up and communities thirst, these companies keep extracting, enabled by loopholes and political influence and stuff. And um, like there are water wars, there will be water wars, because it is the most critical resource, guys. Okay. 70% of freshwater withdrawals are for irrigation, often wasteful, and key aquifers worldwide are being pumped to exhaustion. And use it or lose it laws incentivize over extraction, harming future supplies. Like some countries are, the stream starts from their country, okay, and they think they can use all of it because like they don't think the other country that have been relying on that water for millennia. So companies like Nestle extract local groundwater. We talked about this. Egypt versus Ethiopia over Grand Renaissance Dam risks regional conflict. See, there is a war coming. India Pakistan treaty suspension raises war threats over river flows. Tigris, Euphrates, Jordan River, and Central Asia facing transboundary water disputes. And I remember, I am from Turkey, and I remember there are two rivers called Fırat and Dicle, and Turkey made multiple dams to hoard the water, and I am sure Iraq, Syria, they have issues with that. So I want to check the spiritual aspects and ethical aspects as well. Water as a divine trust. I mean, it is a gift from God. We made from water every living thing. In Quran, water is sacred, and solutions exist, right? Rainwater harvesting, wastewater recycling, low-cost purification. These can empower communities. And let me share how this water is a shared right, not to be withheld or commodified. And stewardship. Humans are trustees obliged to manage water with justice and care. Like when we know someone is having like water crisis, right? As humanity, we should be fair, and we should treat as with justice and care, right? Because water, without water, no one can live, guys. So, but powerful interests resist them. Why? Because solving the crisis threatens their profits. Right? Water I mean, it is rain, right? It is rain and it is coming from the sky. Why we are paying for it? The global water crisis is not just about scarcity. It is a battle for our future, our dignity, and our faith in justice. Um, Expensive desal plans often tied to privatization and corporate profit, infrastructure failures open markets for bottled water and private tankers, and these powerful firms have lobbies, resist conversational laws to maintain profit streams. Everything profit. We will see, okay? We will see what will make those profit to you guys when the water is completely polluted, when the water is completely like not drinkable, when the water is hoarded by only the powerful, like what you know what are your goals? Oh, a cost-effective local solution 5 times cheaper than desalination. The rainwater harvesting is great, but we need to filter. Cities like Singapore meet 40% of needs via wastewater reuse, and water is a sacred trust, prioritizing equity and sustainability. This crisis is again driven by mismanagement, greed, and climate impacts. Faith traditions call for stewardship and equity in water governance, and we need to choose our future. I hope we choose the better future for us. And thanks for watching. Really, competition and commodification versus collaboration and justice. This applies in many aspects of life. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the documentary. I will share the research as well. Let me show my research first. Okay. I made a long research about water crisis. If you would like to go ahead and check, it has the numbers, it has the wars, it has the like which countries are having issues with each other. It has some Quran ayahs to like justify what I'm trying to tell here, guys. Thank you for watching again. I hope I will see you again. Bye.